Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. This is going to be week 2 of my weekly little update vlog thing. I'm just going to do it, I guess. Here we are, right? This time I have a few updates in terms of some things I bought that are related to, I guess, getting better content out to you guys and stuff like that. But first thing I'm going to touch on is Z1's customer service here. So after the last video that I put out with the transmission skid plate, Spencer from Z1 Off-Road must have seen the video and he reached out to me and was like, hey man, just to let you know, the wrong hardware was put in your kit when they were packaging it, which is understandable. It was like a Black Friday. It was probably a clusterfuck. There's a lot of stuff going on, meeting the customer demand levels and just trying to crank out as much shit as you can, for lack of better words, to the shipping companies. So they sent me out, it was like overnight I think, the kit. So it's the Z1 D40/D41 transmission skid plate hardware. But yeah, so it's all stainless. There's 5 washers back here. It's a completely different kit. And then they sent me 2 Z1 Off-Road little vinyls. I have so many of these now, I could probably vinyl wrap my truck with how many I have of those. They also sent me this little cool 10mm ratcheting wrench, which I believe the battery terminals are 10mm. So this could be handy for something like that. And the fact that I won't lose the 10mm, which happens to be a going issue, or a reoccurring issue, I should say. Then they gave me this little lanyard with a carabiner and a bottle opener on it. Great guys to deal with, never had any issues. The fact that they reached out to me before I even brought it to their attention really speaks on their character and how they run their business. They actually care about the customer and the end product, which is great. Also touching on Z1 Off-Road, I just purchased their transfer case skid plate as well. Once I saw how lacking the factory one was in terms of protection and rigidity, like durability. It's basically like sticking aluminum foil under there. And those transfer cases, a few people told me that they're known to crack very easily. And I don't really want to even risk it for the brisket when it comes to that. So I figured, hey, I'll just do what I got to do. Get the transfer case skid and the transmission one. And that should cover most of my bases. AuxBeam 6-port RGB controller. I don't know if you call it 6-port or 6 switch. Yeah, but it's the one where you can change the colors in the app to match the interior accent lights and stuff. I mean, I could have got a blue or a green one, but I'm really like anal when it comes to certain things like matching. I wouldn't say maybe like OCD about that type of shit, but I want everything to look factory, or as close to factory as it can look. And then also I saw the poll results of the thing I posted on the page. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but I was asking what video content people would be interested in seeing or watching. And it looks like it's going to be the FrontRunner RoofRack like overview, how I set it up, why I went with it. And also, little spoiler alert, FrontRunner is finally officially releasing a slimline roof rack for the new Frontier platform. You won't have to do what I did and get the Navara, like previous generation roof rack, and like do some wonky shit to make it work. This one is for the Frontier. I believe Z1 Off-Road has it on their Project Frontier. Yeah, that Frontier. So anyways, yeah, I'll do that. In terms of stuff not related to the truck, I got a little USB-C thing for my SD card for the camera. It's also can be plugged into an HDMI and stuff. I'm not sure if I'll utilize the HDMI thing because editing on a normal TV probably isn't very conducive to good quality content. I'd rather just use my laptop. And then I also bought a little felt workspace, you know, the thing. Yeah, it's like 30 something inches by I think like 18 or 20 inches. And I just got it because I do a majority, if not all my stuff on this kitchen counter. It's not very good because like it's very rough surface for the mouse, so it doesn't track correctly sometimes, and it's a pain in the ass when you're trying to edit something in Lightroom. And next thing you know, your mask goes across the screen or some shit, and you're like, oh, fuck, now I gotta. And it's not that bad, you just press undo, but still, it's like kind of an inconvenience. And I think that felt pad thing was like 20 bucks. Windshield wiper blade arms, check your mounting bolts, because today my passenger side stopped working completely and I thought I was totally effed. And I thought my wiper motor on the passenger side or something blew out, or I don't even know if there is two motors, one per side, or if it's just one motor. I don't know. I've never looked in there. I wouldn't know. But anyways, I went right to the dealership that I absolutely friggin' love. The one by me is outstanding. Their customer service is nuts. Their service manager and stuff is like a genuinely awesome dude, which is rare at dealerships. Usually they try to fuck you over, but this guy has been nothing but good to me. They've taken me in on like no notice. Like today I pulled up, I'm like, hey man, I don't know what the hell's going on. My windshield wiper blade, I haven't had a chance to go home and look at it. I've been driving, I just got off the highway. Could you just pull it in real quick? Just take a look, see if it's something that's fixable. So I pull the truck in, comes over, looks at it, he goes, oh yeah, dude, I'll be right back. Comes back with his little snap-on 12-volt little screwdriver, pops the cap off, screws the thing down, and it was loose. When I say loose, this motherfucker was probably held on by a hair, and that thing was about to just fly off the fucking truck. But I was wondering why my wipers were chattering a lot lately, and I guess that's why. So I would say put that down as like a routine maintenance thing every other oil change maybe. Just pop that cap, move, like articulate your wiper blade arm a little bit by hand. If it's loose, tighten it. Actually, better yet, if it's loose, take the bolt out, dab a little bit of blue Loctite on it, and then tighten it. Wrote a new blog post. Basically, it's just this. So I'm gonna start also on my little website that I made, my little blog. I'm gonna start adding a written version of these videos basically on there. So I'll have like a weekly recap blog every end of the week, or like once things kind of die down, I'll go in there and just write some bullshit up, you know? Yeah, it's just gonna literally just be this, but in word form, more or less. There might be more or less details, I'm not sure. But if you guys haven't checked out my blog site, I'd greatly appreciate it if you did. And I'd also like your feedback on that too. Let me know if the website interface is good, if it's smooth, if it looks like shit, if it doesn't work, if it's unresponsive. I would like to know those things so I can improve the end users, I guess, interactions with the stuff or experience. The oil change kit from Z1 Off-Road, dude, it's like $38 for, I believe, 6 quarts of the Nissan Zero W20 full synthetic with a Nissan factory OEM filter and the crush washer for 38 bucks. Like, why would you not do that? I think a dealer may charge like 70 bucks, maybe less, I don't know, but still, for $38 to change your own oil, it's kind of a no-brainer, especially if it's OEM quality stuff. OEM, it's, you can't ever void a warranty using exactly what they use at the dealerships to maintain their vehicles. That's how I look at it. Yeah, that's it though. So I'll be posting that transfer case skid plate install video. I don't know, it depends. If it's pouring like rain tomorrow, like pissing out, probably hold off on doing it till it gets a little bit nicer out. I will replace those stainless steel bolts though tomorrow. I don't care about that. Just throw on a crappy hoodie.